Hi all. Today I've got quite a nice piece of guitar in for you. It's a old Buddy Holly tune called Mailman Bring Me No More Blues. It's in the key of A, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the backing track up that I've got for this, something that I've downloaded offline. So it's quite easily obtainable, but anyway, I'm going to put the backing track up and then I'm going to play through it and then hopefully show you how I've approached it. So I hope you're going to like this one. It's a blues. Mailman Bring Me No More Blues. It's a sort of blues. It's quite a simple blues, and I think you'll get something out of this. So let's go on. Next thing I'm going to put up now will be the backing track for you. So that was the backing track. So onto the tune now, and the first part of the tune is a bit off camera at the moment. It's up here. I'll bring it into here. There, it starts there on the A string, open A. Twice. Right, so what I'll do, that's the first bit. So if you don't see that when I play it on over the backing track, you'll know where I am. The rest of it is all on the round about the fifth fret there, the A and the D and the E7. It's all round there. So anyway, off we go with the playing against the backing track. So that was a tune played through. Now this is, as I said earlier, this is a Buddy Holly tune, so it's an obscure one, not one of his hit tunes, but a very popular B-side, I think. So if you've not heard it, download it. I'm sure you'll find it on YouTube. Download it and listen to it the way he sort of sings it against the his backing track, and you'll find that it's not far removed from what you've just heard. And it's what you've got to remember is that you can play the improvisation that I did down there, which was this bit is on the record. This bit, that bit he plays on the record, but the rest of it, what I did, I followed it with an improvisation rather than to play the tune again, and it was all centred around the pentatonic scale of A. So it was all round in this area here. If you watch the video closely, and you can do anything you like in that frame, or that box frame there, that to go along with the chords, and you'll find it'll match up. I'm gonna, because I'm improvising over the tune. It'll be I'll do it differently every time I play, and probably you will as well. But that won't matter. That'll all add to the variety of the tune. So when you come to that break or solo, if you like, after you've done this bit, which is basically a slide up of the A, because the A's there. That's the A chord there. You're just sliding up every time, and then you're going to go to an E, which is the same slide up, but what you said, instead of using a 2-fingered chord, you're using a 3-fingered chord. Well, you'd slide from there then to there, which is the E. So you're doing this, and then you go into the break then. Etc, etc. Anyway, we'll go through a bit more of that at length in a minute. So opening riff, as I said previously, it starts on the A, open A, and then you're playing both of these 5th and 4th strings together at the 4th fret, down to the E, so he plays it sort of like, and then goes up in, and he starts off on the main part. Right, so we'll go on to that. Right, so what I ought to explain here is, if you're not into the improvisation sort of thing, you can play the tune straight all the way through exactly the same, and don't go onto the path of the improvisation, which I just wanted to make it sound a little bit more interesting, because basically the tune is quite simple, but there's a lot of bends in this, pull-offs and hammer-ons, which you'll have to sort of try and get under your, if you don't know how to do those, you'll have to practice those a bit, and double notes as well. But as I say, basically the tune is this, which is them 2 notes together there at the 5th fret, and then the first bend, and then another bend, and that is sort of kind of like the tune really. I'll do it again, both together to start. Bring me no more blues, mailman. and that's kind of like it really. And then once you get up into this break, when you've done that a couple of times through, start this business up here in the A, E, and then you can start once again. If you don't want to put the break in, you can start on the tune. You bring me no more, mailman. I mean, you fiddle around with that all day long there, on that fifth, between the 5th, 6th and 7th frets, and you can even bring your little pinky there up into the 8th if you want to. Now while you're playing that, you can get that, you'll find that the music on will move from A to D to E, but you can be playing the same parts and it will still fit. You don't have to move off of that if you don't want to, and you can play around with that, and that will give you a good bit of improvising exercise as the backing track is played and you're playing over it. So once again, it's slide up, and that's Mailman Bring Me No More Blues. Have some fun with that, and at the end I'll just run down. Slide up from that 4th to the 5th on the A. Mailman. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't think I've got anything more to add to that. I'll catch up with you another time. Bye bye for now.